Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's begin with Libra, a Sabian symbol for our Libras. A lot of things could be changing for you right now. Libra. Oh, we've got two right out there. 3, 4, right out the gate. A lot of Libra energy, actually, which is funny. Scorpio, Gemini here. Interesting. So let's start. All right, so I think I'm going to start with Scorpio 18, Sabian symbol. Unless a tree has borne blossoms in spring, you will vainly look for fruit on it in autumn. So maybe something here was never meant to take off in some sense. Unless a tree has borne blossoms in spring, you will vainly look for fruit on it in the autumn. The clearest way into the universe is through forest of wilderness. Interesting. You could feel a little lost, or maybe there was something about losing a Scorpio, or just kind of maybe something was confusing about a situation with a Scorpio regarding maybe opportunities financially or sexually or in power dynamics, power plays, right? We have that new moon coming up in Aquarius next Wednesday, which will be conjoining Pluto, which is stationed in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it'll be a little more scorpionic, I guess, week, Plutonian week next week. Just very powerful, right? And how did it get so late so soon? It's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how did the time has flown? How did it get so late? How did it get so late so soon? Dr. Seuss. Two roads diverged in a woods, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So you can be very unique. How beautiful leaves grow old. How full of light and color are their last days. So something could be ending or has ended or culminated in your life, but there's some kind of beautiful peace surrounding this. So many gods, so many creeds, so many paths that wind, while just the art of being kind is all this sad world needs. Wow. Ah, well away, seasons flower and fade. Lord Alfred Tennyson. So you could be moving or feeling this transitionary state, definitely, especially regarding emotions, where you're living, your family unit, how you understand that, your emotions. But let's see what this says. A quiet path through woods, brilliant in autumn coloring. Beautiful. A quiet path through the woods, brilliant in autumn coloring. Okay. So you could be remembering memories with somebody as well. There could be something about the outdoors in general. Maybe somebody likes that or likes to go on walks, hikes, paths. Um, the quiet path is the path that one should or perhaps must take in order to finish something or accomplish some mission. The autumn leaves are a symbol of change. The energy of recent growth is returned to the earth in prep for the next growing season. There is a feeling of transition as the leaves decay into vegetation. Quiet walks can reconnect one with nature, and the situation facing you, fruitful success, is now behind you. It is the dramatic prep for change that has resulted from the fruits of your labor that surrounds you now. Interesting. Preparation for change that has resulted from the fruits of your labor. So this could be about karma coming around as well. You could have recently ended something, especially with the last, 2024 coming to a close. You could have ended major chapters, major lessons. A lot will be changing this year, so that doesn't surprise me. It's like we're ending things before we're preparing for the new energy that's coming in this year and for the next 20 and new eras, right? It is now either on or just after harvest time and everything changes. Take a deep breath and infuse yourself with nature's gifts. This symbol can also represent the opportunity to consider and reflect on the success of your recent activities. If there hasn't been enough success or productivity, there is nothing more that can be done for the time being, as the season for harvest has now finished. So there could be something about culminating something. I feel like Gemini 3 is your most future, your present Sabian symbol, most likely. I felt like this Scorpio energy was always kind of maybe just behind you. I feel like this is the present energy here and this is the past. But we'll just check Gemini 3 as your future. The charming court life at the Garden of Tuileries in Paris. So I feel like this is your current energy or your future energy for sure. You could be socializing a lot, or this could be a powerful time for that. But it says, let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. To laugh often and much, to win in respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends. So that's why it's kind of like you're closing out those chapters, right? To appreciate beauty and find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether it's a healthy child, a garden patch, a redeemed social condition, or to even know one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Pleasure for 1 hour, a bottle of wine. Pleasure for 1 year, a marriage. But pleasure for a lifetime, a garden. Chinese proverb. We must never confuse elegance with snobbery. I love that. So maybe somebody was like judging you or thought at first that you were very snobby, but actually very kind. We are all born charming, fresh, and spontaneous, and must be civilized before we are fit to participate in society. Interesting. Judith Martin. So maybe there's something about kind of, pruning your social skills. The charming court life at the Garden of Tuileries is a picture of elegance, riches, and many of the things that comprise the good life. The Garden of Tuileries was huge, magnificent, well manicured, and said to have up to 20,000 gardeners and servants working the grounds. So this could be a big organization, right? A network of people, powerful networks. That's what Aquarius rules. And again, this will be trining you guys, right? Trines all the air signs. So Gemini and Libra placements will have this trine from the new moon next week and Pluto for the next 20 years. There was most likely barely a leaf out of place. People came together in opulence to discuss politics, enjoy the rich ambience and each other. It must have been a charming court life indeed. So you could be good at politics, or that's a part of your life at this moment. This is a time to enjoy the rewards of beauty, order, and self-confidence and authority that you and others have developed and achieved. So you could have really matured through what you've gone through. There may be a need to remember, however, that this does not make you or those in your situation greater, better, or more deserving than others. The work you've done simply entitles you to a little luxury. Over time, it is possible to develop your surroundings, both in possessions and spirit, to reflect the experiences of your life. This symbol asks you to enjoy what you've achieved, as it is a true expression of yourself and those around you. Are you relaxed and comfortable enough to feel that you can maintain and enjoy it and indeed deserve it? Perhaps you need the help of others to attain or maintain this lifestyle. The garden is not restricted only to those who create it with financial wealth. It is also available to those who share in its day-to-day life. It is also beautiful, right? Venusian, very strong Venus energy right now, actually Venus trine Mars, right? And Venus rules you guys. If it reflects a sense of spiritual wealth, do you appreciate the health, wealth, beauty that surrounds you? Envy and jealousy needs to be put aside, as these can lead to emotional alienation. Diplomacy, tact, and skill enables you to move more towards the center of this charming court life. Be grateful for all that you have, strive for the best, and many wonderful blessings can be yours. A love of form and tradition, cultivation of beautiful places, symmetry of form being shown at its best. So maybe people give you that compliment. I know a lot of, I have a Libra rising, right? So a lot of people kind of mention symmetry, and a lot of Libra risings, especially since the rising sign affects the face, have a natural balance, like the scales, which represent Libra, right? Symmetry of form being shown at its best, gardens and gardeners, garden ornaments, statues, having hired help to keep things beautiful or under one's control, so you could be getting help as well. Taking time to work in the garden, going first class, being in the inner circle, pots, plants, wealth, tradition, affluence, and influence. Big houses and rooms, ample amenities. The caution, behaving in an elitist fashion, being bossy, snobbishness that separates people from each other, being spoiled and shallow, having more than one truly needs, treating people like underlings or servants, expecting others to do everything, and class consciousness. Yeah, this could be something about a Sagittarius, or there could be some like opportunity regarding your work and your coworkers and some kind of expansion of knowledge in that area, or just expansion in general. This could be something that you're letting go of, also like ways of understanding these areas of your life. But we're going to move on. I feel like we've covered enough here. We do have Libra 25. Maybe we'll take a gander just to see what that's about. We have the sight of an autumn leaf. Yeah, so it's interesting how I was understanding that intuitively. This was 1, 2, 3. I felt like this was your present energy, or future energy was here. And then it's talking about autumn for this. So it's like you're moving out of this into this Gemini energy. So something about spring and Gemini season coming up, and Jupiter and Gemini right now, right? And everything it's making aspects to could be really impacting you. And yeah, it will be going direct in February, right? So let's see what we can gander for our Libra energy. Let's grab a card. Libra's most important vital piece of advice. Libra energy. Rest could be really important, Libra. Any last messages of advice, if anything, for Libras? Thank you. Meat and wine, yeah. So it's like you're moving beyond this grieving into stability, pleasure, enjoyment. Take a look at that. A lot of people hanging out, having fun. And again, the leaves shedding, right? So it's like this has happened, the shedding has happened. Now you can be rewarded with new incoming abundance because you have let go of what could have been what could have been coming in between, right? What could have been causing disease. So there was something that had to be let go of. Anything else for Libra energy? This could be even like a way of interacting, right? Libra energy. There's a lot of letting go, though, to expand Libra. Gemini energy is strong here. So this could be a local community, anything within a local commute or your city. This could also just be commerce, communication, highlighted here. Communication, yeah. When rebirth is in reverse, it's a reminder that transformation is neither painless nor easy. One must die before the resurrection occurs, right? Reincarnation. One must leave behind their former self as a sacrifice for something better and more divine. So a lot of things could be changed. You could feel like fundamentally changing or becoming a different person. This card reminds you that you have to be willing to change who you are if your goal is to improve the life you have. Challenges are a part of growth and it cannot be avoided. So there's something about facing these head on so that you can move beyond them. It is a necessary transition that serves not only your highest good, but all the collective. Yeah, okay, interesting. Very interesting. This could be about communication or dating somehow, but I'm going to end it there. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Take care.